some things just don't need to be on the internet. I don't know what it is about this attention that y'all be so desperately seeking. And I'm talking about men and women. Y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but if y'all really want to go down that rabbit hole, I got you covered. Um, hold tight. It gets a little rough.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Hold
Give me work today. No, I did not cheat on him with his sister's husband. He has two sisters aside from her, if that's what you want to call her. One was married, and I wouldn't touch that man with a 10-foot pole. You couldn't pay me $1 million to touch that man. His other sister has never been married. If she is referring to, again, this doesn't make it right, but her sister or his sister has a child who is with this man, and that relationship is 23 years old. Okay, again, it doesn't make it right, but they were together in like middle school. Okay, so it's not like as bad as she's trying to make it seem.
yeah, it's bad. You can't rationalize or try to spin that. Now look, there's like four different versions of this story because she is a attention seeker. That's the only reason why she posted this. She doesn't really care about the trolling. She don't care about the holier than thou comments. She doesn't care about any of that. She just wants attention. And I did take a gander at her page. She does share a lot of her life on here. This right here, though, should never have been published at all. Long story short, she says there was infidelity. He initiated it. There were things that transitioned between the beginning and the end of the marriage. And then the sister of the man that she's separated from, she does a video of her own, basically saying that this young lady here slept with his sister's husband. And as you can see, she's trying to make it seem like, oh, it wasn't a big deal. Right. A whole ash whole ash vibe. If y'all really want to follow her and check out the rest of it, you can go do so. I'm only giving you her reaction to some of the comments that's kind of been on her ass. I might read a couple of them just because, but this is where TikTok and social media is. You just giving all of your intimate life stories to the public. I don't know if this was supposed to be therapy. I don't know if you were trying to free yourself. I don't know what the goal here was, but you pretty much got what you wanted out of it, in my opinion, because a lot of people are calling you all types of names. Let's continue with the video, though. Oh, that's what it is.
I get it's not ideal, right? But we can't help who we like. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, and it was a mutual decision, so whatever. And yeah, so I was gonna get to that, but people love to tell my story for me. But since she wants to air that part out, the part that I was saving for a story time was the whole adultery thing. And I will give like a full story time on it. But just, to keep y'all engaged, I guess. The whole adultery thing, it was multiple times, but the last, or the one that, like, what was it? What's the saying? The straw that broke the camel's back, it was with a, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I don't know if she was officially a, but I know that she did exchanges for, she did favors for, again, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. So he was supplying a girl's vet addiction in exchange for SE. A girl that is the same age as his oldest daughter. So again, it's a lot. It's a lot. So his sister or whoever can try to make me look like bad. Yes, who I decided to engage with was, frowned upon, but I didn't do it to be malice. I didn't do it out of malice. I didn't do it to, like,
Yeah, you did. You absolutely did it out of malice. Stop it. We ain't about to do that. You could have just divorced the man, went on your way. Why stay in something where he's doing things that's making you unhappy? If he's cheating, why would you stay in that? If there was all this stuff, and I'm not saying that it didn't happen. My point is, where's your logic at? Where's the logic in staying in a situation where you're miserable? Your family is miserable. The household in general is miserable. On top of that, the only reason a woman would dare get involved with someone that is close to their spouse is out of spite. You could have stepped outside the house. I'm sure there's plenty of men that would have taken you up on your offer, but you wanted to hit him where it hurt the most. Now, what I always find interesting is how the ladies are always up here bashing the dudes about how fucked up they were, but they never see the dude get up here and have these conversations. Why is that? Why is it always the women that got so much to say about their private life? She seems like one of them people who welcomes the trolls. She welcomes the attention. Bring it on. She's all for it. That man could have went the rest of his life without having this conversation again with anybody. But you know how to invoke and trigger emotions out of people. This is all this is about. I digress.
out of revenge. I genuinely felt for the guy. I've known him for over a decade. We've been friends for over a decade. Yes, of course I met him through my husband. So yeah, it was messy. It was messy. But it doesn't even touch all the things that he's done to me. And like, two wrongs don't make a right. I totally understand. And I know I'm crazy for putting like all of my business out on the internet, but it's my story. Like, I was gonna write a book anyways, and I still am. But I have a crazy, crazy, crazy story, and people can try and make me look like I'm this bad person. I'm not. I'm not. I still pray for him. I mean, I've always prayed for him. I pray for him every night, along with others who don't deserve. I shouldn't say that, but I pray for a lot of people that you would be surprised. Okay, I want him to be happy. I want him to be healed. He has done some crazy, horrible, horrible things that his sister, his family, nobody knows, and I probably won't even share some because, again, I'm not here to destroy him. I was just here to.
You're not here to destroy him while simultaneously doing everything in your power to put all blame on him and none on yourself. Like, you just didn't have nothing to do with anything that went on within this marriage. Why do y'all do that shit, man? Why? Why? Come on. We know better. It's not always just one person. Stop doing that. Nobody is dumb. We're all grown here. I'm just saying, like,
tell my story. But if she wants to try and destroy me, I mean, I hate that he's going to be caught in the crossfire between his sister and his ex-wife because regardless, that man does love me. I mean, we're not in love, but we've built a family together. He's got my back. He's an addict. He has a when I, like he suffers from severe alcoholism. So when he's drunk, he does some wild things. So you might see him on here. I mean, she's staying with him right now while they're, this whole ordeal with like losing their sister and stuff. So she might catch him on a drunk night and get him to say some crazy things. Let me know so I can try and tell you my piece because I can guarantee you it won't be true. I'm an honest person. I promise. I promise. I've done things that I'm not proud of. I'm not perfect, but I'm honest. Take accountability.
yeah, that's what we're gonna need. On your next story time, because I know you're about to have like 8 more parts of that. I would like to hear all of the wrong that you did within this marriage. I want to hear all of it. Don't leave nothing out. His sister just passed away, and you fucking around with that man and with that man's sister's husband though. But you want to call him a drug addict, an alcoholic. He's sleeping with prostitutes, and yeah, yeah. You really come off like you would probably make somebody's life a living hell. Sneaky, manipulative, and you're thirsty for attention. You have no shame. You really don't care one way or another that this is put out there for the world to see, do you? Not one bit. If when men say they want peace, this is not peace. And I can tell by the fact that you even use social media in the ways that you do that you are not a pleasant person to be around on a 24-hour basis.